Hi everybody and welcome back to another video. I hope you're all well. Today I have a new crochet tutorial for you all and it's going to be a baby lovey. So this is where you create a small little blanket with some sort of animal attached to it, and it's perfect for younger children. There's going to be multiple parts to this video just because it is quite long to explain, and this one is going to be the blanket section, so the main square section of our blanket. You're going to need 100 grams of yarn. This is DK weight yarn, Debbie Bliss Baby Cashmerino, which is super soft for baby blankets. You can use two different colours, so one for the blanket, one for the bear. For me, I'm just going to use the same colour. You're going to size up from your yarn, so I'm using a 4.5mm hook for this section. This just creates a bit more of a loopy tension. So let's get on with the video. So we're going to begin by making our magic circle. If you've never done this before, don't worry, I'll show you slowly now. Or if you are still struggling, you can work a chain of 4, slip stitch into the first chain just to create your loop. But all you're going to do for your magic circle is lay your yarn over your fingers. You're going to wrap round, crossing at the back and leaving it open at the front. Then you're going to take your hook, go underneath the first loop, over the second loop and pull through. Rotate round, pick up and back through. I know I went quickly through that, but if you are still struggling, I will leave a link in the description box down below for my video on the magic circle. Then we're going to chain 3. So this counts as our first chain. We're going to chain 1, 2, and then that one was our first chain. So now we are going to work 2 more treble crochets into that magic circle. So I'm working in UK terminology, so that's a treble crochet in UK terminology and a double crochet in US terminology. So yarn over your hook, insert down into that space, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then work 1 more, so yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So we're working kind of a variation of a granny square for this blanket, so that is going to count as your first little block of your granny square. So next, chain 3, which is our corner, and we're going to work 3 more trebles into this magic circle. So work yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Like so. Then we're at our next corner, so we're going to chain 3. And then we are going to work our third block of trebles. Then chain 3, and you're going to work your 4th and final block of treble crochets for round number 1. Then I'm going to gently pull on my magic circle, so this loose end you can pull tight so that your square kind of closes up in the middle. You're going to chain 3 to finish off your corner, and you're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 from the very beginning. So just like an ordinary granny square, that's what we've worked for round number 1. So you're going to begin this round with a chain of 3, and that will count as your first treble crochet and will also count as your treble crochet which is coming out of this chain 3 space as well. We're then going to work 2 trebles, 1 into each of our treble crochets from the previous round. So yarn over, insert your hook down into that stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then into your next treble crochet, work that same stitch. Now into your corner space, you're going to work 2 trebles. So just like you usually would, 1, 2. Now because we're at a corner, we do need to chain 3. So just like we did for round number 1, chain 3. And then turn your work so that you're working along the next side of your square. Into this same exact corner space, you're going to work another 2 treble crochets. And a second one. And then you're going to work 3 trebles, 1 into every single one of these stitches. Then we're at our corner, so in our corner we work 2 treble crochets, we work a chain of 3, and we work 2 treble crochets into the same corner space. Then we're going to work 3 trebles into those stitches, and so on until we finish our round. So pause the video here, work that all the way around for round number 2, working into your treble spaces, and then in your corner spaces working 2 trebles, a chain of 3 and 2 trebles, and I'll meet you back when I've finished round number 2 as well. Okay then, so this is my round number 2, and then we're going to begin round number 3. So to finish off round number 2, all you're going to do is slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 space, like so. Now round number 3 is exactly the same as round number 2, so I'm just going to leave you to do it on your own. All you're going to do is work into every single treble space, and into your corner spaces you're going to work 2 trebles, 3 chains and 2 trebles, and then you're going to work along the next side. So pause the video here, begin with a chain 3 and work that all the way along, and I'll meet you back when we're up to round number 4. So that is round number 3. So round number 4 is basically the exact same, but we're just going to work on the fact that it kind of gets a bit bunched up. So to help with that, when we work the 4th round of this pattern repeat, we're only going to work 1 treble into the chain space instead of 2. So we'll work 1, then a chain of 3, then 1, and then we'll work along our side. So chain 3 to begin your work, and treble crochet into every single stitch around. Then into this chain 3 space, we're going to work 1 treble, we're going to work a chain of 3, and we're going to work another treble. And that should just help to keep our work a little bit flatter. And then we can continue with working trebles into every single stitch along that side. So pause the video here, work that all the way along, making sure that you work into every single stitch along the side, and then working 1 treble, a chain of 3 and 1 treble into your corner spaces for round number 4. Okay, so to finish round number 4, I'm just going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 from the beginning, and then we have worked our first 4 rows of the 4 row pattern repeat. So we've done 1 repeat. So all you're going to do now is repeat this once more. So all of these 4 rows you're going to repeat. So you're going to do 3 rows where you're working into every single treble crochet, then working 2 trebles, a chain of 3 and 2 trebles, and then you're going to work your 4th row, or your 8th row in total, the same as this one, with 1 treble crochet, 3 chains and 1 treble. So pause the video here, work that all the way along, and then meet me back and we can do something a little bit different for round number 9. So we're up to round number 9 now. So to add a little bit of detail to our piece, we're going to do a round using treble crochets and chains all the way around. So instead of just the plain block, we're going to have gaps in between them as well, which will make more sense as we go along. So for round number 9, we're going to begin with a chain of 4. So that is going to count as your treble crochet, your chain 3, and then that 4th chain is going to count as a chain 1 stitch. So then we're going to skip over this second treble crochet because our first is going to come out of this chain 3. We're skipping over that second treble crochet because our chain 1 is going to take the place of it. And then into the next treble crochet, we're going to work a treble crochet, just like we've done previously. And then instead of working a treble crochet into the next stitch, we're going to work a chain 1. We're going to skip over that treble crochet, and into the next one, we're going to work a treble crochet. Chain 1, skip over the next stitch, and work a treble crochet into the next stitch. You're going to work that all the way along this side of your square until you reach your corner. So what we're going to do at our corner, because we've just finished on a treble crochet, we're just going to work 2 trebles into that corner space. We're going to work a chain of 3, just like we've usually done. Turn our work another 2 trebles into that chain 3 space. And you're going to begin by working a treble crochet into the first stitch because that just mirrors the other side. And then you're going to chain 1, and then you can skip a stitch and work that all the way along your side, like we've done previously. So this is just going to add a little bit of detail to your piece. You pause the video here, work that all the way around for round number 9, making sure that you do a treble crochet and a chain 1, skipping that stitch and working 2 stitches into the corner space. And then I will meet you back for round number 10. Okay then, so I've just finished that round number 9, and you can see that you have a nice little pattern around your piece now. So round number 10 and round number 11 are going to be part of the pattern repeat. So this is, and round number 9 as well. So this is round number 1 of the 4-row pattern repeat because we've done the increase into the corner. So round number 10 we're also going to work 2 trebles into the corner, and round number 11 we're also going to work 2 stitches into the corner as well. So that will be our first 3 rounds, and then the 4th round we'll be doing something a little bit different, and it will also be the last round of the pattern repeat. Hopefully that makes sense. So you're going to begin this round with a chain of 3, which is going to count as your treble crochet coming out of this chain 3 space, and then the next treble crochet we're going to work into this chain 1 space. So just insert your hook into that space and work a treble crochet. Then into the next treble crochet you're going to work a treble crochet, and then you're going to work into the chain 1 space. So you're going to continue this all the way along this side of your square, working into every treble crochet and every chain 1 space as well. Make sure that you don't miss those chain 1 spaces. So I've just worked that all along the side, and then we're going to work 2 treble crochets into that corner space. We're going to work a chain of 3, turn your work 2 treble crochets into that corner space, and then once again continue working your treble crochets into every single stitch and every single chain space around. So I'm going to leave you here for round number 10 and 11. So pause the video here, work that for 2 more rounds, and I'll meet back for round number 12. Okay then, so our piece is definitely getting larger. So now we're on to row number 12. So this is going to be kind of classing as our 4th row of our 4-row pattern repeat. So basically in the corners we're not going to work 2, we're only going to work 1. And this round is going to be very similar to round number 9, where we work our treble crochets and chain 1 spaces. We're going to begin this round with a chain of 4, and that's once again going to count as our treble crochet and our chain 1 space. We're going to skip this treble, and into the next treble after that we're going to work a treble crochet. You're going to chain 1, skip that next treble, into the treble crochet. After that you're going to work a treble crochet. You're going to continue that all the way along until the corner space for this side of the square. And then because we're on row number 12, so that's the 4th round of the repeat, we're going to work 1 treble into that corner space, chain 3, turn our work 1 more treble into that corner space, and then you're going to begin this side with a treble crochet into that first treble, just so it matches the side that we've just worked. And then you can chain 1, miss a stitch, and work a treble crochet into the next stitch. So pause the video here, work that all the way around for row number 12, and then I will meet you back for our final 2 rounds. Okay then, so this is how our piece is looking. We have our 8 rounds of the repeat, then we have 1 round of this treble crochet and chain, then we have 2 rounds of repeat, and then our treble crochet and chain. Now for our final 2 rounds we're going to do 1 round of the repeat, so this is just the block, and then we're going to do 1 round of the chain. So we're going to begin this round as round number 13. So it's going to be our first round of repeat, so we're going to work 2 trebles into the corner spaces. We're going to do the same for both our rounds that we have left. So you're going to chain 3, which is going to count as your first treble crochet, and you're going to treble crochet into that chain 1 space next to it. Then you're going to treble crochet into the treble crochet space and treble crochet into that chain space. So working the exact same as round number 10, working a treble crochet into every stitch and every chain space that you see. So now I'm at my corner space, I'm going to work 2 treble crochets into that corner space, like so. I'm going to work a chain of 3, turn my work, I'm going to work 2 trebles into that same space, and then I'm going to work along the side of the row like I've done before, working into every treble stitch and every chain space. So pause the video here, work round 13 in that exact same way, and I will meet you back for our final round. Okay, so we're on to our final round, and this is going to be around like round 9 and round 12. So it's going to be our treble crochet and chain round, but we are still only in the 2nd round of the repeat, so we're going to work 2 trebles into the corner space. So we're going to begin like we have done with a chain of 4, and then we're going to skip over that first treble and work into the 2nd treble, chain 1, skip over, work into that next treble space. Continue that all the way along. You're going to chain 1, skip over that stitch, work 2 treble crochets into that space, chain 3, turn your work 2 treble crochets into that space. Now then, this is a bit different because our last stitch was actually a skip the treble. We're going to skip that first treble with a chain 1, and we're going to work into the next treble. So you're basically mirroring what happened in the opposite corner. So pause the video here, work that all the way around for round number 14 I think this is, and I will meet you back when you have finished that round. Okay then, so that is the last round of our squared blanket section of the Lovey. So I'm going to detach my yarn, sew in the ends, and then that will be part 1 done. So thank you all so much for watching. Definitely meet me back next week. Hopefully there will be the part 2 up, and that will be making the head and the arms and the ears, and then there might be a part 3 to sew it all together and sew on the face and things like that. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave me a like if you did enjoy this video. Comment down below any questions that you might have. Subscribe so you never miss another video, especially the next couple, so you can finish along with your project. So thank you all, and I'll see you all very soon with another video. Bye.